I don't go based on when he tells me to go.
Hold on a second.
Somebody go. I got things to do.
Okay.
Don't go.
We good? Sort it out? All right.
Everything all right?
Welcome back to the Bar Talk Podcast. I am your host, Andy, joined today by Jess Hamill of New World Tavern.
Hello.
Carl Heine is still here.
Yeah,
reluctantly.
he didn't run away.
Against his will.
Tolson's Tavern, New World Tavern. Thank you, Carl, for letting us record.
You're welcome.
Dan Mahoney, Stats of South Boston.
Good evening. America.
Marathon survivor.
Marathon survivor.
Yeah.
You're in the marathon?
No, I just survived being around it.
Yeah. Did you know there's a lot of people that ran the marathon that were legally blind?
We just went straight.
That's not true.
It's 100%.
What do you mean legally blind?
What's a lot?
More than one.
Okay.
That is a lot.
That is a lot.
But like, are they just like
They're tethered. No, they're tethered to somebody. So they run.
So they were
marathon.
dragged.
No.
They're on a dog
They're
sled.
like, let's go. Yeah.
I don't even know what to say about that.
I-
Without getting beeped out of this thing.
You
What's wrong with blind
just
people?
let it
So,
fly.
well,
Yeah.
here, the super interesting thing.
So they were tethered?
Yeah.
Like slaves.
Whoa. Okay.
Right?
No.
Nope. Different tether.
Or a three-legged race?
That's it. Jess is broken.
I can't. I'm sorry. What? No, like just like
They're tied to somebody else.
Like those
Yes.
little kids that on the leash.
Yeah.
Like Paul Newman.
What?
You keep making references. It's just a thing. Like if I had a leash on you because you're out of control.
Because you want to be next to me for 26 miles?
Oh, absolutely not.
It's like when Jen tries to run away from you
Yeah.
and you just keep following her.
Yeah.
But she's tied to you.
Yeah,
Like that.
that's like that. Yeah.
So it's a big belt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Anyways,
Think of it as
same
holy
page.
shit.
Yeah.
Physical manifestation of marriage.
Yeah.
All right.
How do you practice that? Like
That's
the
what I was
person you're
saying.
tethered to has to be a pretty good runner.
Right.
Yeah, at least faster than you.
Right. And what if there's like a pothole coming?
You direct them.
That's when you like pull the leash, so they
Yeah.
step.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Listen, if
Step
a
to the
dog
side.
can do it, a person can do
It's
it.
true. It's true.
Blind dogs run the marathon. Now you're just making this shit up.
Hey,
There was
We
a
had a-
dog that accidentally won a marathon. Not in Massachusetts, I forget where, but he's
The
just
dog won a
ran
marathon.
Yeah.
oh, ran or won?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
He
aren't
placed
they
fifth.
all winners in
Like
our
first
book?
in the dog. Yeah. But
He ran a marathon because he like got loose and like he just started
He
running
just ran
other
with everybody?
people. Yeah.
there was a seeing impaired person at the Mario Kart tournament, which I
Oh, that's
thought was
right.
fucking crazy. And I'm like, I really want her to win.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
Did she?
No, she did not.
Did she play?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
How?
She. Well, that was.
Did
that
you
was,
have to give her directions?
No, that was gonna be my point. Is like everyone's like blind assumes blind people see nothing.
Right.
Seeing impaired just means your vision is impaired.
Right. Yeah, but these people were legally blind, but legally
Right, but
blind
again-
people can still see something.
Exactly. Sometimes it's just shadows. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's light. Sometimes it's
I will say though,
obstruction in your vision. Like you can see like maybe straight ahead, but not.
the video that I saw
So like a
of the
horse. With
Maybe.
horse blinders.
Maybe, or maybe the other way. Maybe you can't see
Yeah.
directly in front of you. And you can
There's
only
blind
see
horses?
No, the horse blinders. They put the things on the horses so they can only see straight and they run.
Yeah.
Well, they do that so they don't want you to see the crowd going,
Yeah.
go, you bastard.
We'll send you to the Jello factory if you lose.
Yeah. Dog food.
Okay. Anyways, I feel
Anyway.
like this is gonna get worse. somehow.
Anyway.
This is gonna get worse.
So.
What was the question?
So we got a question about anyone having experience with ghost kitchens, and I thought ghost kitchens was an interesting topic in general. So Carl, I call you one day and say, "Hey, you're not open on Mondays. Let me use your kitchen on Mondays, and I'm going to run my own imaginary restaurant out of."
Well, it's really not imaginary because you're running this place.
Well, I wouldn't be running this place. Like no one would come in here.
Okay.
It'd just be like
Right.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It'd be DoorDash people showing up.
yeah, be deliveries. Over.
Right.
It would be delivery only.
Right.
It would be called something completely different. It would be called
So I guess my
Monday
questions
Munchies.
my questions would be, how are you going to get the word out that you're going to be doing delivery, so you have that much money coming in that it's worth for you.
Right.
DoorDash.
Yep, that's fine.
Yep.
2 is, why would I need you? I can do it myself. And call
You
me
don't feel
also
like
true.
this.
call me something else.
We always do.
Right.
But I don't understand how that would work. So you really have to have some sort of social media following.
No, so basically, if you log into DoorDash,
Yeah. Okay.
you can bring up the restaurants in your area.
Yep.
So like a lot of this is
Do you think there's that much business in DoorDash that you can sneak in the back door and say,
yeah,
100%.
really?
it's huge. And so this is the other thing is like
And they want what? 30% of your business?
I don't know.
Dan?
It's a shitty service, but like,
DoorDash or
DoorDash.
they take a good percentage.
Take a good
Yeah.
chunk. But he's putting in perspective of like using your kitchen while you're not open. But 9 times out of 10, it's just the same company masking themselves as a different company to get double the sales.
So look at it this way, Karl. You live here in Plymouth. There's no Guy Fieri's restaurant here, but you go into DoorDash and you're like Guy Fieri's Flavored Town Burger, whatever the hell this restaurant's called. I have no idea.
Okay.
I can get that here in Plymouth. Mm-hmm. So then you order it because you want to try get Guy Fieri's food, and really it's the New World Tavern kitchen making the food.
Microwaving his food.
Yeah, probably microwave some sort of frozen whatever. I don't know. And during COVID, there was a
Isn't that illegal?
no. During COVID, there was a pizza restaurant that was selling pizza through.
You can say
DoorDash.
joint.
I almost said joint, but I didn't want to get back into the last episode. That was selling pizza through DoorDash, and it was just Chuck E. Cheese under a different name.
Right.
What was it called?
I can't remember. It's
Chester's?
named, it's named. No. It's
Chester's
named after
pepperoni.
they have like a chef character. and it's
Oh,
named
Rizzo's
after-
or
So
something?
can
No,
you
that's
do
the
that?
Muppets.
Can you do that? Can I do that every day?
Prison the rat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what these people do. And it's funny.
So
because
if I say I'm making pizzas at the New World Tavern, okay, and we do takeout, I can
Yep.
go to DoorDash and call it the Beast Pizza.
Yep.
Well, I mean,
Bar and grill
if
takeout?
You, if you
Heine's
did that
dough.
specifically, Mr. Beast might sue you.
Right, yes.
Well,
But
that's
you
why
could
it's
call
called
it
the
something
Beast.
else.
We'll call it,
Mr.
yeah.
Beast.
Heine's
Just
dough.
Beast Pizza.
Doughy Heine. Yeah. And you can sell it straight and you know, it's to have twice the
And
twice the
you're
chance
saying
to
that the
sell-
people
sell
out there that ordering it are that stupid?
Well,
Well,
the thing
because
is,
for a while no one really knew about it.
right, and
No-
the thing is, it's
no one
not
really knew at all.
necessarily you naming your like. It'd
Yeah.
be silly for you to do it because people know the New World Tavern and have an expectation would want that. It's more for like known restaurants or known entities like Guy Fieri, Mr. Beast, whatever,
But before
in an
you-
area that they're not in.
So there's Onset Bar and Grill down in
Yeah.
Onset. And I just discovered that they're doing the same exact thing. So I thought that it was, like you said, like a big corporation,
Yeah.
like Chili's or Blue Cheese or whatever. But they capitalized on it too as a regular local mom and pop shop. And they have one, it's called Wicked Wings. But if you look on it, it's the exact same address as the Onset Bar and Grill. The
Interesting.
Onset Bar and Grill has wings available on their menu, but it's just to target that one particular person that's looking for wings.
Yep.
And they could double their sales.
Oh, yeah. So just think it was like you go on DoorDash and search pizza,
Yeah.
So
and that pulls up.
it kind of like goes into like SEO and search engine optimization and stuff like that. Like back
He
when
doesn't
there
know what that is.
that's why I decided to say search engine optimization, not just leave it at SEO. But like back in the day, Karl, if you had a company and you wanted to be top listed in the phone book, the easiest way to do that was be like, it's the AAA tab.
Correct. Yeah.
Nowadays, there's businesses starting to call their place Near Me Tavern. Because when they go into like Google and they type restaurant near me, it'll pull you up first.
Yeah.
Allegedly, ideally.
I always just thought if you're going to go do a dash or whatever, you're calling a restaurant that you know and just say,
Sounds like
deliver it.
Like a type
Sometimes
of
not
dance.
open though.
Right.
it baffles me that the stuff people order like McDonald's through DoorDash. I'm like, McDonald's isn't good when you get it fresh.
Listen,
And you pay so much more money
there's
for
a
it,
lot
too.
of people who, if you're ordering DoorDash, you've already made bad decisions. So
Also true.
look, have
I understand
have
that,
I done
but-
it? Absolutely. Have I been like, man,
Do you do
McDonald's?
DoorDash down in
Yeah.
South Boston?
Yeah.
Dude, you're like an hour
No,
away
it's
from
more like
McDonald's.
Uber Eats.
I'm not that
Is
far
it
from
Uber Eats?
McDonald's. I'm really not. But yeah, I mean,
Are you pulling up a list of ghost kitchens?
yeah, I'm
near
trying
here?
to pull it up near us. Yes, right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Mr. Beast burger's on there. Right now, well, it kind of sucks because there are so many restaurants down here that I am actually getting restaurants. But like, if you look,
Let's order New World.
yeah, Jesus. No, that's I already know where that is. But where I live in the middle of nowhere, I see a lot of ghost kitchens.
Yeah.
So like again, like it's just it's just wings that comes up for me, and that is Chili's.
And then it was
But I don't see it here.
the word on the street is like Bertucci's over by Colony Place, which for our listeners, it's like over by like a mall, Walmart kind of area. No one goes there. It's kind of in the parking lot of like a hotel, which I was always kind of like, oh, that's obviously where they're making their money from the people who stay at the hotel. But apparently they run ghost kitchens out of there. So it's like if it's a slower restaurant, you can increase your sales by running the ghost kitchen.
Why not? Fuck it.
Yeah.
I think it's
I think you should have to have a ghost in your kitchen, though.
Which is why
Yeah, I
I
feel
brought
like
the
that's
New
a
World
definite-
Tavern,
yeah.
because I've heard people say this place is haunted.
yeah.
That's just people not liking
Look
to
at
talk
this.
to Carl.
This one I've never seen before.
Okay.
Creator's Kitchen, as seen on TikTok.
Oh.
Where the is that?
Is that here?
It says it's 2.7 miles away. Wherever this
Get directions. We'll drive to it.
2.7 miles
It's
away.
trending TikTok food delivered.
And it could be North Plymouth. Could that be as far as Colony
Walmart.
Place? Could that be as far
I
as Colony?
don't know.
If it's
You
Colony,
can get
Dude,
fried
that's-
lasagna,
like
Walmart's
stuffed
done
Italian
these
sandwich.
before.
Yeah, but I feel like that's
lot
too
of it's
close
pasta.
or too far.
A lot of it's pasta.
Olive Garden.
Mamma Mia's?
Is that the one? No, would it be the Bertucci's?
Is that only 3 miles away?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose. Yeah, it could
Maybe.
be. Yeah.
It's a lot of pasta.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pasta. I don't actually.
Mamma
know.
Mia's is like a quarter of a
No,
mile
yeah.
away, if that.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah,
it's like
I've
several.
I've
Yeah.
never seen that before. That's clearly a
You
ghost
should
kitchen.
get some.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Now I really want Mamma Mia's. God damn it! I know what I'm getting on the way home. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's I don't know how I feel about it. Only because if I wanted Chili's, I'd get Chili's. So like, it's kind of deceiving.
Yeah.
Where if I find a place that it says it's just wings, I'm like, oh, I want wings. Well, if I really wanted Chili's wings, I would have just ordered wings from Chili's, right?
Sure. I mean,
I know, it's like-
I get
it's-
it's deceiving, but I mean, it
Again, it's hard to find a lot of ghost kitchens here, just because there's so many restaurants,
yeah.
actual restaurants that are here. But there, like around my house, there's at least 5 that I know of. At least 5. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's interesting that I found a local place that does it, as opposed to just big corporations.
yeah.
Our research guys found that is Bertucci's.
Brr, 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 brr.
I
See?
told you, ghost kitchen.
I know.
Bertucci's.
See? Well, I was just
DJ
curious
Fish
which one it was.
Productions.
But I mean, this is the thing: is they probably run more than one.
Right. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. But I don't know. I mean,
But how much is it going to be Bertucci's repackaged
Style food.
food,
Yeah.
or is it like we said earlier? Is it like some sort of prepackaged frozen thing
Well-
that sits there,
well,
and then when they get an order for what was it TikTok?
the TikTok food.
Listen, if you're ordering DoorDash and you expect to get food that's
Yeah.
good,
No, I'm not. I'm
like
I'm
that's
just saying,
fucking
like-
your fault. So
No, I'm just wondering
That's
if
totally
it's
true.
so this
We
guy-
get complaints that say our hamburgers were cold on DoorDash. I'm like, well, the guy was 30 minutes late to
Yeah.
pick it up.
yeah.
he fucking sat in his car, smoked a blunt,
Yep.
Yep.
But-
took a bite.
Smoked a doobie.
Yep.
But this was more to Jess's.
Took an edible.
This was more to Jess's question. Like, why do I want? If I want Chili's wings, I'd order Chili's wings.
Right.
Is the menu
This-
different, or is it
Right.
repackaged?
What-
This
What-
is
Yeah.
like the TikTok
Guided you to
food
that
is.
one.
Yeah.
The TikTok food is, but I mean, I imagine that the
I'm assuming like
wings are
like,
exactly the same if you're getting
I
it from
don't-
it. It's just wings.
And I suppose it depends on like
Different flavors,
yeah.
maybe.
If
Maybe it's different sauces, but it's
Yeah.
the same chicken wings.
Right.
I would imagine that Chili's isn't bringing in two different types
Yeah,
of
it's just a
chicken
weird
wings.
situation for me. I don't understand why people
Yeah.
would do that.
I get why.
Money,
people do it.
Karl.
Yeah.
Money.
I know, but I just
Yeah.
don't get. No, I don't get why customers would order from them.
Because they dumb.
No.
They
Because they
dumb.
just see a
they
wing
don't
place.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. They
Oh,
don't
I've never tried this wing place before. Let's give it a
Yeah.
try.
And especially me living in the middle of the nowhere when I first moved there. Like, there's so many places in Wareham that I like didn't really know about because I'm closer to Wareham and Bourne than I am to downtown Plymouth. So in my mind, I'm like, oh, this is all right, cool. I'll order from this restaurant I never knew existed, and then I come to find out it's
Bertucci's,
yeah,
Chili's,
it's
whatever.
It's Bertucci's at Chili's. It's wherever. Yeah, it's the same. It's just a place I didn't really want food from
But
in the first place.
for you, this was kind of back to my original question. If I came to you, Karl, you could do it yourself, but then you would have to staff it and take the cost of the food, blah, blah. But I would be doing all of that and just renting your kitchen. So on a day that you're closed, you're bringing revenue.
But why would you only do it on the one day that we're closed?
I don't, just because,
Right.
I mean,
Right.
it's a
To you, that's
hypothetical.
dumb.
It's a hypothetical. I don't know. Because I'm calling it
Dumb
Monday Munchies. I don't know. Because I didn't want to overcomplicate the question for Karl. Because then he'd be like, what if we were really busy on
Well,
Friday?
I mean, you could use it as
I know. I guess if I order something, I'm ordering from somewhere I know.
Yeah.
I don't just say, "Oh, let's order from this place." I'll be like,
Right.
"I've never even heard of this place. Why would you get it from there?"
again. Usually, when you're ordering DoorDash, you've already made bad decisions.
Yep.
So.
And there's no other option for
Okay.
stuff.
And it also gives the illusion of like, oh, there's a new place.
Yeah.
Oh, is this the place that took over?
Blah blah blah. Yeah.
You know, what name a closed place down
Waterfront
here?
Bar and
There's
Grill.
a bunch of them. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it kind of gives the illusion of a new place.
I don't think I'm trying new places on DoorDash though.
I've never
Look,
used
desperate
Door-
times call for desperate
Never-
measures.
Yeah, well, that's if I'm. Well, like you said, I've made poor life choices, so I'm just ordering something that's open at that point.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck, let's get a new delivery. That's gonna take 45 minutes. And they can't find my house.
They can't- yeah. I couldn't find my house for a long time because technically my house didn't exist. So.
But what about, okay, so cross that off the list because Karl doesn't get it.
Done.
But what if I was a hot sauce company and wanted to rent your kitchen to package and create my
Yeah.
hot sauce?
Okay.
How much?
How's that different?
Didn't you do?
Oh, I'm not.
something
I'm
like
not
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that it shouldn't be. I'm just baffled that people would order from a restaurant or a place that they know nothing about.
You gotta start somewhere,
Yeah.
man.
Every tourist does it when they come here.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
baffled.
that actually is a really good point.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten DoorDash in Nashville, and I have no idea where the fuck I'm ordering these places from.
Go to my
and then I
ghost
fall
kitchen.
asleep, and then they're left at my front door, and then I forget about it 5 hours later, and I still eat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's Nashville. Also, can
Jess,
relate
that's
to
Plymouth. What are you
Vegas.
talking about?
But didn't you rent out your kitchen to the bakery across the street
No.
or Darlene?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
I thought you rented out.
Never
you
did.
let them look. Do you let them bake something in your kitchen? I don't know. Let something bake it in your oven.
They got baked in the kitchen. That's what you're thinking about.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, ghost kitchens are weird, but
Whatever. I mean, it's
it's all about money.
yeah, if you're making more money, fuck it.
Right.
Fuck it.
Well, it's
Open
just,
my own ghost kitchen in my backyard.
Yeah.
It just sounds so illegal to me.
it does. It sound like the first time I heard it, I'm like, that seems so silly. But then like, I kind of got like, okay, so it's like, I think it was Guy Fieri. I keep bringing him up because I
Yeah.
feel like that was the one where you're like, okay, because he's well known, he's a brand, blah blah blah. But to just be like wings and stuff or
Yeah.
whatever the hell it was called,
Yeah.
that's
just wings.
seems strange.
I mean, they ain't lying.
It is.
Just wings.
It's just wings, French fries, and fried Oreos. That's literally the entire menu.
Sounds delicious.
I don't like fried Oreos.
Why?
I don't know, they're gross.
You're gross.
I don't know if I've ever had a fried Oreo, if we're going to be honest.
Go
Yeah.
to a fair. Go to the state fair.
It's
They're
just like,
opening-
Try everything. I know,
The
right?
carnival right next to my house.
Right next to your house.
I was
All
thinking
right,
about
we're
going to
all
introduce
partying
myself
at
to the
Dan's
neighbors.
there's a
house.
carnival next to your house.
Yeah. They're-
When is it?
I don't know. It's setting up right now.
I know.
Oh, no
It's like
kidding.
next
I
week.
walked the dogs today. I was like, what the fuck is this?
I think it's
a
this
carnival.
Where is it?
At the mall.
At the mall, yeah.
Yeah, Dan lives at the mall
I
now.
live at the mall. You know, like they have those bed setups.
He lives in
Macy's.
Filene's basement.
Yeah. I live under the mall.
Filene's basement. Yeah.
He doesn't live in his mom's basement. He lives in Filene's
Yeah.
basement.
Live under
Okay,
pins.
Robbie Miller. What are some excuses you give your table when you forget to put in their order? What you tell the kitchen when you forget you need the order on the fly? Do you lie or just bite the bullet?
Oh, you definitely
lie.
lie.
I
Always
lie to the customer.
Yep.
Kitchen's a little behind. It'll be out shortly.
Yep.
Yep.
Always blame it on the kitchen.
Yep.
Sorry, guys.
Kitchen lost a
And then when
slip.
you go to the when you go to the kitchen and say you need something on the fly, then you admit that you fucked up.
Yeah.
And
You
if they
blame
like
the
you,
customer.
They'll
and if
do
they
it.
like
Yeah.
you, then they'll make it faster. If they don't like you,
Then
Because you
fuck.
do it every
fucking
night.
care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep. They'd be like, "Oh, it's okay. You just did it this one time."
You blame it on the ghosts in the ghost kitchen.
I
In the
will.
ghost
Yes.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
ghosted
they ordered
Guy
from the wrong
Fieri.
kitchen.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you always
Depends who it is. If it's like a regular, you're like, oh, I'm fucking dumb.
Like,
I
I
forgot.
fucked up. Yeah.
Like, oh, Jess. Oh,
Like, oh, me.
typical Jess. So I would love her. Fucking forgetting everything again.
Exactly. See?
Johnny Vella, we're going to be starting an industry night at my work next month. What kind of specials would draw you in? The
Nothing.
place I
Drink
work is a little
specials.
higher end.
Industry nights.
I know.
I was going to say, do those work?
No.
I feel like
Well-
everyone tries to run them.
Well, I hate to promote somewhere else, but Tavern on the Wharf and or Proof 22, I think are doing industry nights on Monday nights. And they just started it, I think, a couple weeks ago. And it was funny because immediately the next day they posted a video and that back room at Tavern on the Wharf was like full of people.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to
But-
say, if you're posting
but-
videos of your industry
but-
night, I feel like that's the best way to ruin your industry night.
But to be fair, I didn't see anybody I knew.
Yeah.
Which meant it was probably just the entire Tavern on the
Tavern on the Wharf.
Because their staff is huge.
Or it's a video from another day.
yeah.
That's true, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, industry.
Why does that
nights are-
sign say so-and-so's bar mitzvah?
Why is it snowing in that video?
Yeah, industry nights. I mean, industry nights. I think in Massachusetts aren't great.
Well, because you can't do
Because we
drink
can't do
specials.
drink
Yeah,
specials.
that's right.
So, like in another state where you can do that, that's exactly how you would
Yeah.
get people to come in.
Are you implying
is
people
drink
in the
specials.
industry drink? Said, are you implying people in the industry drink?
They don't drink enough. I
Yeah.
feel like,
Yeah.
yeah, I think they could drink more.
I feel like some of them stop drinking because they disagree with you.
Yeah, no, I think drink specials. If you do like a flat, like like $2 for a beer or like $4 cocktails, or that's what's gonna get people in. It's the only thing that I
Do a load of
sucks.
dishes in our kitchen.
Yeah. That's the only thing. The only thing that sucks is like proving that you work in the restaurant business. Like you have to I've seen some places where you have to show like a time clock, like you just clocked out or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
your
what if you didn't work that
pay
night?
stub?
Yep, or a pay stub. But what if you don't get pay stubs? Like what if you whatever? Like
That's
it
such a
gets
weird-
deposited.
Such a weird
And so-
thought because down
so-
here, I feel like everyone knows everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean that's around here. That's different. But yeah, like because and then like again, I feel like this is different just because Massachusetts. Like if somebody's like, "Oh, I want that same drink," and then you get charged $8 because you're not in the industry, and like, "Oh, I did got it for $4. Come on, pay."
You're
You
a
haven't put in
bitch.
your dues.
Why,
Yeah.
why are you showing the
You're
other guy your
Karen.
tab? Yeah.
Also, as someone that has been in charge of checking to see if you're in the industry,
Right.
I would have said, I don't give a fuck. You're in the industry
Right.
today.
Yeah.
You're in the industry building.
I don't get paid enough to fight you on this one.
Yeah.
Leah Garner, what is y'all's favorite
Y'all.
surprise me shots / drink?
Bleach.
We already went through this.
I know, but it always makes fun when Dan says it.
Bleach.
Bleach.
What about you, Carl? What like when you go out and
Yep.
you often say that, right? That you say like, "Oh, surprise me," or make me something to eat
On a
on,
drink,
or-
but never a shot.
He only said it to me once.
He only did it to you once, and it was bleach.
It was bleach. No.
And it's usually the first drink. And then I drink beer after that.
Okay, so
but yeah,
what do you-
sometimes there's some little girly Hawaiian drink or something,
I only say it to certain people.
Yeah.
I never say it ever
John,
because I'm afraid of what they'll give me.
John-
I know too many.
No,
bartenders.
that's, yeah, it's
Yeah.
only if you know the bartender.
yeah, John and Honey Baby's the only person that I walk in and be like, make me something. And he's like, okay.
Nope, I don't trust anybody.
But I would never, any other bar, I would never do that.
No, but I would guide them. Like me, surprise me, but make me something like a fruity Hawaiian drink.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't just say, surprise me, and, I got a Jack
Oh,
and
so
Coke.
you get a little bit more specific.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's fine. It's like, give me a fruity
Yeah,
wine drink.
I want
That's
something
easy.
fruity.
Right.
That's different. But
I'll
if
give
you
you
just say
some-
full blown,
But I don't just say, I'll take whatever you got. And the bartenders hate that.
Yeah.
Okay, here's
Yeah.
a Bud Light.
Oh my god.
Way back in the day, this was a T-Bones excursion. They had like their mug club or whatever, and she's like, "Oh, what beer do you want on the list?" And I'm like, "I don't know,
I
surprise
already
me,
know which one she gave you.
the most expensive," and worked her way down the list. And I'm like, "This is bullshit." Like I was unhappy.
That was a surprise, man.
It
You got
was a
that-
surprise.
Yeah.
Somebody said to me when I worked at San Diego's, I don't remember if they said the most expensive. No, they didn't, because I didn't give them the most expensive. I think they said surprise me with a shot of good tequila. And I gave him the Patron Platinum, and it was $50 a shot. And then he complained. I said, well,
Here's
you
your
gotta be more
bleach.
specific.
Don't say,
He was also being a wicked douchebag. also.
Yeah.
He deserved it.
I was not being a wicked douchebag. I just got there.
But some people do that. They'll say, what are you drinking? You know what? I'll take a draft beer. You decide.
Yeah,
Then you
That's
give them the draft beer, and they take a sip. Say, I don't like it.
that's
Tough shit.
insane.
So that's why if you go safe. To answer the question, my favorite surprise me is still vodka soda splash cran. That's it. It's easy,
It's-
and 9 times out of 10 people are going to drink it.
yeah, I mean,
If now a shot, on the other hand, I might do a cement mixer just to be cool.
those are so
There's a
terrible.
Jaeger bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, my favorite was is stuff in a cup. Man, that's whatever I felt like putting in that cup for
Yep.
that day.
stuff in a cup.
Yep.
Oh, you mean it wasn't just like the stuff in the mat that you just poured into
No,
the?
surprisingly, I've never done that to someone.
I've
as
never
much
done
as
that
I
either.
wanted
It's
to.
too cruel.
Yeah.
It's just too cruel. Ugh. You don't know what
Okay.
kind of schmeg is in there,
Yeah, you're better off
especially
with
if
the bleach.
Carl's around.
Hey guys, I am a small town busy bar and grill owner, and I need some advice. We have a customer. Oh, okay. This is going to harken back to the other one.
Okay.
Give them bleach.
That is extremely
bleach.
smelly, offensively
Oh.
smelly,
So
offensively smelly.
So bleach.
Every time he comes around,
Throw bleach
customers
on him.
leave, or at the minimum move across the place. I need to know what to do.
So he's a customer that smells bad and he wants to know what to do.
Yeah.
It's a tough situation.
You
Yep.
cannot serve them and then they'll leave. You have every right to not serve them for whatever reason it may be. So if you just say, hey, sorry, we're
Bring
not
some
serving
Lysol and go squish, squish, squish.
you. Like a dog with a spray bottle.
Give them like a hula necklace made
I'm
of
literally
like, those
trying to-
pine tree air fresheners.
I have definitely been in a place where someone has walked behind someone, sprayed Febreze, like
Yeah, well,
around
like
them.
say
don't
when you were
smell,
smelly guy.
Landy.
Yeah.
Jeez. Maybe wash your beard every once in a while, would you? Yeah, you can have every right to refuse somebody. Doesn't matter what the reason is. You're just like, your face looks awful. I'm not
Yeah.
serving you.
Get some bleach.
Here's some bleach.
Taylor says I run a small dive in Ohio.
Ooh, I'm sorry that you're in Ohio.
Yeah.
On a bush light.
I saw a post this morning that triggered some questions. If you're told someone has a fake, I'm assuming ID, it just says a fake.
Right.
How do you handle it? You
Check it
have
out.
no proof. Do you really need fucking proof? I mean,
No, what you do is you look
We're-
at the ID, and if it's okay by you, they can drink all night.
Right.
it says we're in a college town. Kids have IDs from all over and literally never know. Do you have any tricks for spotting fake IDs? Well, you can ask for another form of identification.
You can't
Yeah, but if it still says the same name, it's still tough to spot. I mean, I know in Massachusetts they're getting really good.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
some fakes they scan.
Yeah.
So
Explain to me the scanning thing, because I don't understand.
how they can scan?
No, I don't understand what are you scanning?
So on the
Like,
back of your license, a barcode.
Yes,
And
that
you
I knew.
Scan that, it has all your information on it.
So it, like pulls up the information supposed to
Yeah.
match.
Pulls up the
what's on
picture.
Yep. It
Oh,
depends on
really?
the
Okay.
scanner.
Well,
Yeah,
or it won't pull up any information because the scan is
It's fake.
incorrect because
Yeah.
it's a fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
I've had my ID scanned, but I didn't know what it was doing.
So this will be the first.
It's flagging
real
you down.
advice.
It's collecting all your
Yeah.
information, and the
Whatever.
government's going to use
That's
it
how you get all
against
those
you.
credit cards sent out to you. The
Whatever.
first real advice I'll ever give someone: if you have an iPhone, you can go on the App Store and there's an ID scanner that's put out by the state of Missouri that scans IDs. It's
Really?
free. Yeah.
Is it only on iPhones?
I don't know. I have an iPhone.
Does it work on
Missouri
fake
I'm an
IDs?
adult. I have an iPhone.
Does it work on fake IDs?
If it
Who knows?
scans, it scans.
Yeah.
So,
So yes.
But like it will pick. If it doesn't
But-
scan, it won't.
Tips to catch a fake. I mean, obviously, like you said, second form of ID is the first thing you do.
Yeah.
Because if it's a different name, a different address, or if it's another form of ID that has a picture, it's maybe a different picture, whatever, then obviously, yeah, that's fake. If it's all the same, then
Well, then you did a really good job faking 2 IDs, and you probably deserve a drink.
Well, okay.
Legally, no, but
But like if you bust out a credit card,
Yeah.
and it has the same name as and maybe it is your real name,
Yeah.
and everything's real. Your name is real, the address is real, the photo is real, but the birth date is different. Then that can obviously get tricky because if your
Right,
second
'cause
form
you're
of
not gonna
ID
see that
is
on a
going to
credit
say the
card.
same
Yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
it's going to say the same thing. Then you start looking for like holograms. Do the holograms, if your state has one, is it real? Maybe the card's flimsy. Maybe the plastic's coming off. Maybe the photo looks really odd, like
Yep.
whether it's too blurry or too like crisp around your profile. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. But if that's all legit and it's still a fake,
it's tough.
There's
You
nothing you can
did your
do.
you did your part.
did your due
Yeah.
diligence, but you can still get in trouble.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like you have to show them. Like that's why like I have the ID scanner app on my phone. So it just shows if it happens, it happens. But like at least you're showing
That
if you
you're
go
doing
through
your
your
part.
appeal
Yeah,
process.
yeah,
That
yeah.
you're doing as many
Yeah.
steps as you can.
Yeah.
To catch these.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, like if you have an ID scanner, it could scare half those kids away.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like, and you
Of
can
course.
even tell when they go scan, they get nervous and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, so you can use that to like study body language and
We,
shit.
Yeah.
The app's called Show Me ID.
We did a bong
Oh, there
painting
it is. Look at
on
that.
420, and I ID'd these 3 girls. They came in because I'm like, there's no fucking way they're old enough. And all it did was depress me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Seriously.
God damn it.
For something like that, you're responsible for IDing people, not the venue.
Because you don't have to be 21 to get in the venue. And I'm selling you the bong.
Got it.
Yeah.
So,
So you can't buy a bong unless you're 21.
yes.
In Massachusetts, yes.
Or who knew?
Yeah. Now you do.
No, I do.
Who knew? Lots of people knew.
Jake can't go buy many bongs now.
Yeah.
Because it's still like a tobacco use product.
Yeah.
You know?
As far as my mom knows, those are lamps.
It's a weird vase you have.
Look, it's got a mini vase holder out of it on the side.
It's got a little tiny one.
Holds a daffodil.
I know. Spotting fakes are tough.
Yeah.
They really are. Like it's scary. It's scary out there, guys.
I took the tip certification on my phone, and it's like, which of these 2 is fake? And I'm like, I can't even fucking see what I'm looking at. I'm like, doing this on my phone.
Or
was a
they make these
mistake.
like really awful videos, like which 2 of these people are drunk, and there's like one literally just passed out on the bar, and you're like, I guess that's the drunk one.
Yeah.
And like, wrong, that guy is having cardiac arrest right now.
Give him CPR.
And the other guy who's laughing at him is the drunk one.
All right. It's hard for. I just had a situation. Oh wait. I just have a situation that I have to share because it's hard for me to believe. We had a bartender that was closing, and they purchased a soda and tipped themselves almost $100.
Yeah.
They knew their days were numbered for working for us. They ended up getting fired for multiple no-call, no-shows, and then they disputed the credit card charge, and they got repaid.
Yeah,
Huh.
that's
Next,
No.
fire it.
Yeah.
well. They
fire.
did get
Fired. They did.
Sounds
They were
like
fired, and then they disputed it.
Yeah.
And from the brief time that I've dealt
Yeah,
with
but-
credit card companies, I've realized if someone disputes it, there's nothing you can fucking do. That money's going away.
Yeah. No, you definitely have to. Yeah. But
That's crazy.
It's gonna
That
be
is
weird. Though. It's
wild.
gonna be something like if you pull the information. And
Yeah,
show
like,
that
can
it's
you
that
just say,
person,
like,
there's gonna be
hey-
a way you can fight it with
How do you
that.
show it to that person?
Is their fucking name on the card?
right.
I'm telling you, I have had photos of
no,
people
I-
at event.
yeah.
I'm just saying, like, because it's their credit card company that decides whether it happens or not.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
So-
if they fight it, the charge is you're losing that money.
So I know that I've had credit card companies. This has not happened in a really long time, but I've called and asked for proof of, say, a tip
Yeah.
or whatever, and you just scan over the thing, and they don't. they don't reimburse the money back, or maybe they do, but maybe they're just taking the hit, which I highly doubt it.
Yeah,
But yeah,
we've literally had people fight charges for events that they were at that I have them posting on their social media being like, I was at this event, yada, yada, yada. And then their credit card company gave them the money back.
you didn't give them the money back.
I did not have the option. The credit card company took it back.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's different. Because I guess it's a different situation because we have proof of,
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we have like a physical piece of paper that is signed. I don't know.
I had as much physical evidence as I had.
I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Photos of them there. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
It's crazy.
But if this person, it could have gone away where if they had the credit card slip and they entered in on the computer, but they didn't write it on the slip, then they 100% will take that money.
So
back.
I wonder if it's different for us because we go through like a POS system. So it's like you pay credit card processing fees and stuff like that. So I wonder if that's insured through them, whereas you just do it through like Eventbrite.
Though some of them have been through Square, some of them have been through
But like the
Eventbrite.
same kind of like where like you're not paying them to use credit cards, are you?
Square, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, well,
Yeah,
they take a percentage. Yeah.
I don't know then.
Yeah, I don't know.
And when they take the money back,
Yeah.
they don't. They
Don't
take
give
all
that
of it.
percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't factor in that percentage.
But like in that, like I said, in that situation, if like they put 100% tip in or $100 tip in but
On
they
a soda.
on a soda, and they didn't sign the slip, they didn't write it in the tip area, and they didn't sign it, then you as the owner show, yeah, well, this says nothing, then they win because it could have been put in accidentally. It could have been put in, quote unquote, illegally, even though it was them that did it. There's no proof that it was them that did it. But if they signed it, I mean, I highly doubt that they'd be like, $100 in the tip line and I'm going to sign my
Just write
signature.
me.
Like, yeah.
But you can change it quickly after. They put $10, but you put $100 in.
There's a way like.
But I mean, even just that idea of like they signed it. I mean, if someone leaves a blank one, I can write whatever I want and fucking sign it.
No, I know.
Because no one's gonna get like a handwriting expert to be like, that is my signature.
I mean, then you could still dispute that that's not your signature.
yeah, but you could do that even if it was your signature.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Because we've had a situation where I've had a situation where an employee had added tips on takeouts that didn't add tips, and like they didn't do the cross off, or they didn't do the no tip, or they didn't write something in the tip area.
So they just added something.
So they would just add something so they could get a tip. Luckily, nobody had called to complain about it. We caught it on our own.
Yeah.
But well,
that's what I'm saying. It's like just the handwritten thing on a receipt is so.
I know.
Like for proof, it's not proof.
If you're really worried about something like that, you could set it up so like if it's tipped over a certain percent, you have to get a manager's approval.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that used to be a thing at BBC back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yep. If it was over, I think it was like 25%.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you had to have
So that's
Yeah.
that's a
Makes
safeguard
sense.
for you, and then
Yeah.
you would have saw that it's that girl's credit card or that
Right.
guy's credit card, and
Yeah, I feel like that's something that shouldn't have gone through to the point where they got their money back.
yeah.
I would also agree, but
Be like, yeah, that person worked. It was them
hopefully you
clocking in and
learned
out. It was
it.
their card. It was their like you know what I mean? That's kind of that's wild.
Marissa Joyce, how do you guys make the call to close due to weather? Had unexpected snow, blah, blah, blah. Bartenders called out.
You
It's really
honestly,
long.
anytime you make those decisions, you never win.
Yeah. It's always long.
So fucking true.
You never win.
Gonna get 8 inches of snow, we get nothing.
Yeah.
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 It's going to
Especially
rain
around
all
New-
day. It's sunny and
Yeah.
beautiful.
It's tough,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
especially like I'm gonna call it the night before. I always laugh because I think like Jordan had a big streak of this. Like he'd call it like Thursday night, and then that Friday was sunny out.
Yep.
I was like, dude, you gotta wait. Like that's,
But
I mean,
it just
sucks
sucks
to do it. Like
It does suck, like putting your staff on hold. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they're supposed to be working anyway.
Right.
So
well, which is
just
why
wait till the next day and say, call me before you
Well,
Yeah.
call me in the morning and I'll tell you if you're doing.
usually I just call them off last minute. Not
That's-
last minute, but like I won't give them a heads up. Hey, I might be calling you
Right.
off tomorrow
Yeah,
because
yeah.
then they'll be like, "Sweet, let's
Then they start
drinking
making
at 8 in the
plans.
morning
Yeah,
because I'm gonna
yeah,
get
yeah.
called off," and then they're gonna call in
And all of
anyway,
a
and
sudden
then
the
you're
snow
fucked.
turns into rain. You're like,
Yeah.
well, come on in.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
say you're gonna.
No, you don't. You just kind of like say, "Well, we'll call you," but like I'm not gonna be like, "I'm gonna call you the night before."
Do you get a lot of questions from staff being like, "Oh, this is gonna happen tomorrow. This is gonna happen tomorrow. This is gonna happen tomorrow."
Not really.
It's above my pay grade.
Not yeah.
Send it up the chain.
Now that global warming exists, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
I can
when
get
have
there,
we
you can
when have
get
we
there.
had a snow situation?
Yeah, I know it.
It's been a
long
few
time.
years.
Well, down here it's weird because you want to be open during that snowstorm. You'll be fucking busy.
Nah,
Well, it
not so
depends.
No?
It depends.
I feel like not during the storm. I feel like post storm, if people don't have power,
much. Yes.
then
Right.
you get
Then you're
really
busy.
fucking
Yeah.
busy.
I'm judging mine solely based on when I worked across the street.
I know.
And
I know.
Oh,
If I
BBC?
could be
Oh, yeah,
fucking
yeah.
open.
yeah, but
That's-
you were
that's
also a
different.
bar full with a lot of regular drunks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people.
That's
We
different.
prefer
Yeah.
degenerates, thank
and
you very much.
you put 30 people in there, it's packed.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice and
It's
toasty.
different. Yeah. But I mean, going back to the BBC when I worked in Cedarville, it was tough to make that call, and we were. I don't want to say in the middle of nowhere, but kind of.
You were. You can say it.
Well, and the reason why the owners and even me myself included would want to stay open is because of the
Plow guys.
plow drive, the plow guys.
Oh, sure,
When
yeah.
they want to take a break and they want to get a pizza or they want to get a break and they just want to sit out of the like. Would it be packed? No.
And that's one of those.
Was it worth it? Sometimes,
and it's
but
also,
you don't
but it's
know.
also one of those things where you do that, and those guys fucking remember.
Right,
And so then they're
all
like,
come.
where do you want to go?
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to go to the BBC. 'cause,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, and sometimes it would work, and sometimes it wouldn't, because sometimes the snow would be so bad they couldn't take a break,
Yeah.
or it would just be that they wanted to come in and get hammered, and I'm like, I don't want to serve you anymore because you have to go plow the roads, like you have to go drive,
Listen,
like
that's fine. No one's on the road besides them.
I am when I close, and I have to fucking
They'll be done by then.
yeah, they'll be crashed. At least they'll have a way to get out. Yeah, I know. Around here, it's really tough.
It depends
And-
where you are.
Yeah, I hate it now because it used to be so predictable. Like if you
It's-
knew you were getting snow, you were getting snow.
It's unbelievable.
and now it's
unbelievably hard
like,
now.
who fucking knows?
I'll believe it. Yeah.
I had it. Well, the giant blizzard that happened, like 20 years ago, that shut down the town for like 3 days. It was a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I remember that. I was working at San Diego's at the time, and they called a state of emergency and saying
Oh, yeah.
closing
yeah,
everything
yeah,
down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My owner was still like, yeah, well, we haven't made the call yet. I'm like, they just said a state of emergency. No one go out. Yeah, well, we don't know what's going to happen. I'm like, you're telling me I have to go in 2 hours? And then, of course, he called like an hour later. No, yeah, we're not
used
going
to work
open.
for a company-
And then everywhere was closed and buried in snow for the next 3 days.
I used to work for a company that will remain nameless because you guys just give me shit about it. But
Dome Hippo.
they would never tell you to send people home. They would tell you give the people the option to go home, because if they said send people home,
Yeah,
they had to
pay.
pay you for the day.
Yep.
I'm like, that's so shitty, but I get it. But
Yeah.
I remember the one, it was like a storm where just all the power got knocked out except for like here, like this side of Main Street.
Oh, really?
But I was like, I don't know when I can open again. So I think I sat
Yeah.
in the back room here and played Mario Kart on the big screen.
There you
Because
go.
yeah,
me and Jordan couldn't open it. They were like, it might be soon, it might be soon. It was 3 days.
Well, that's what
Yep.
sucks with us, too, is that this side of the street is a different grid than that side of the
Yep.
street.
that side's
Lucios never loses power for
Yeah,
some
'cause they
reason.
have a
Because they have their
windmill.
Jenny Grist mill.
Yeah.
They have a water.
I
powered
don't
power
think
turbine
that
ever.
generates electricity, Jess.
Maybe
It's a
it does.
grist mill.
Yeah. You're telling me you can't get power from running water?
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying a grist mill is for grain,
Okay. But it's still
What's
running
green?
water.
Fuel for the body.
but not for your
Unless you're
Nintendo
gluten-free.
Switch or whatever
Okay.
it is you're playing. This is the part where we go around the last call. Sorry, this is the part where we go around the table and promote blah 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 blah. Dan, you're up.
Wow, that was so lazy.
I think there should be more rap battles in life.
Ooh,
like
okay.
how all the famous rappers do. I think, but everyone should do it.
Eminem, Snoop Dogg.
No, like regular
Oh,
people.
like regular people.
Like
Like
Karl
you dispute
and-
someone, you rap battle them.
All right.
Yeah.
Word. I'm down with that.
Don't fight with your hands, fight with your words, Carl.
Carl's got
Okay.
some stupid
Carl, what do you
words.
got?
Who you rap battling next?
I got nothing on this one.
Really?
For the
Lame.
rap battle,
Yeah. We rap battling.
I was walking down Plymouth about 2:45.
God.
I hear a voice called Daddy. I always think it's for me.
Keep going.
Lose.
Is that way better than I like?
Do you know how many times I've heard that in 3 years?
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't.
A lot.
But, okay.
It was good.
Thanks.
Good job.
liked it.
I was impressed.
That was my last call.
You still lose though.
Okay.
Rap me, baby.
Ew.
I
didn't like that at
that's
all.
unpleasant. Just
I'd
do
say
something.
unwrap me.
Still
It's
gross.
still either way. Either way, I don't like it. Yeah, I mean, I'm lost. I'm lost for words. I'm sorry.
Wow.
This rap thing is really.
You're welcome, internet.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
DJ
Muzzles. I will. Yeah. I would promote muzzles for humans so that no one has to listen to me anymore.
They don't
Muzzles
really
for
cancel
humans.
noise though.
Just keep you from biting.
Yeah.
Jess still needs one.
Yeah.
Nice. Perfect.
That's my last one.
Shit, I thought I would have something by now.
Yeah, well.
I'm gonna say
Just put a muzzle on your
go
brain.
check out Dirty Water Distillery. They have a new location up in North Plymouth near our office. It's really nice in there. Good people.
Your office or the distillery? Because
It's really close, like disturbingly close. It's not great. And then they opened a new brewery there. I'm like, I don't like this at all. But go in, say hi to Joey Eggs, get some drinks to do the distillery life. I don't know. You can email us at bartalkcast@gmail.com.
Right? That was.
I said I didn't
Did
have
you
a good
just
one.
have an edible?
That was really good.
Yeah, I didn't say. Listen, none of yours were good either. Stan's was pretty good.
mine was fantastic.
Jess's was shit. Carl's was like, let me do some.
You're telling me you don't agree
Rap.
that I should shut up more?
I didn't say that.
See? So mine was good.
So you can email us at bartalkcast@gmail.com with your questions, complaints, comments, whatever. And you can find us at all the social medias at bartalkcast. And Carl's pacing and wants to go. So
I'm late.
He's got things
he's
to
late.
do.
He's got,
got gigs.
I got things to do.
He's pregnant.
Super important now.
He's
Not pregnant.
You said you were late.
It's a beer belly.
And thanks for checking out the show today, listeners. If you enjoyed the content today, you can go over to patreon.com/inebriart to support the show. You can join over there for just a few dollars a month and help us provide this fun content that you just checked out. You can also email us at inebriart.com with your questions, complaints, and concerns, or you can find us on all social medias at inebriart or at inebriart6 on Instagram. And also don't forget to check out our other shows, Bar Talk Podcast, Old Colony Cast, Inebriart, and all the other shows on the Inebriart Network, which you can find at inebriart.com. Thanks again for listening.